Hey everyone, good morning. Stephanie here on day 22 of my 24 days of Bookish yoga project. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Stephanie. I study and explore the power of reading, writing, and yoga and their layered effects on how to make life better. Every day in December, in an attempt to practice my brand new yoga teacher skills, I have shown up here on YouTube with a book recommendation, a festive book recommendation, and a short morning yoga practice. So today's book recommendation is, and remember, I do have a calendar with all of the book recommendations if you'd like to get your hands on it. The link is in the notes. Today's recommendation is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. Now, this book reminds me of How the Grinch Stole Christmas meets Christmas with the Cranks. So it is about this wonderful Christmas neighborhood where everyone is in on the Christmas action except one single guy, right? Think Luther, think the Grinch. This one single guy is just not having Christmas. Turns out, though, his next door neighbor is an elderly woman, and her niece is coming to stay with her for the holiday to take care of her. Her niece, Stacy, is very much into Christmas, and when she finds out about the town's house decorating contest, she is all in. She wants to win. Cole, the neighbor, the Grinch, Luther, he's not having it. She will win over his dead body, and that means he has to outdo her. So it switches everything for him. He has to get into the Christmas spirit. He develops this little elaborate scheme. Little and elaborate don't really go together, but he develops this scheme that of course involves that new neighbor, and things may or may not spiral a little bit out of control with it all coming to a head on one night. So Grinch vibes, Christmas with the Crank vibes, enemies to lover vibes, holiday vibes. It's a great book. That's How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. Now, I do want to tell you, if you haven't picked up Christmas at Glitter Peak Lodge, that book I shared on day 2 that should be read like an advent calendar, you need to. I admit I break the rules. I do not read the one chapter a day that I am supposed to. I've been reading it in chunks because I can't put it down. And oh my gosh, like day 20 on is just explosive. So if you still need another book recommendations and the ones I've been handing to you right now just haven't been doing it, go back to Glitter Peak Lodge. Okay, let's start standing today. Let's start standing at the top of our mat. Just kind of shake your arms, bend your knees. Just kind of get into it. Let yourself shake and hop around. Maybe you're still a little sleepy and you're getting the sleepies out. Maybe you're just kind of waking up your joints. As you come to the top of your mat, come to stillness. Feet just an inch or two apart. Take a nice deep breath, arms up overhead. As you exhale, bring those arms down and back behind you, clasp them, and ground those shoulders down. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath in brings those arms back overhead. And this time as you exhale, clasp your hands, flip your palms to the ceiling, breathe out. Now we're going to move a little bit here. So as you breathe in, we're going to take that left foot and we're going to bring it back behind the right and let it spill off the right side of the mat, and then lean with your hands over to the right as well. This nice side stretch in the morning. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Back to center. Deep breath in and let's head to the other side. Left foot spills off the left side of the mat. Hands go up and over for a nice stretch on the right side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now, from here, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to bring our arms down into almost a chair pose. We're not going to go quite as far. Hands are down at our knees, and we're going to do cat-cow in this almost chair position, really using our hands to roll up and down our legs to get us in and out of it. So deep breath in, Hands go down to the knees, arch your back, look up in the kneeling position. Deep breath out, round your back, roll your hands up your legs to help yourself get into that curve. And just go back and forth. This is at your own pace, right? Maybe reverse the hands if that feels better for you. It kind of depends on what your back needs. Breathe out as you round. Let's do one more. Breath in as you arch. Breathe out as you round. Let's tilt it all the way over for a forward fold. Hang on to those elbows and just breathe here for a moment. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. Fingertips drop to the mat, bend those knees and slowly roll it on up. Shoulder rolls at the top. And then come to stillness. Now, what I want you to do is to ground your weight in your left foot because we're going to bring our right foot on up. So pop up your heel so you're on your toes, and then slowly lift that right leg so your knee is at a 90-degree angle. Just hang here for a second, grabbing your balance. Arms can go out to the side if you need to. And then take that right knee and bring it back behind you into a high lunge. You may have to kind of adjust yourself a little bit. When you're here, arms up, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Sink just a little bit more into that pose. Deep breath in. And deep breath out brings your hands back behind you. Clasp them behind your back again. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold it on forward, humble warrior. Front body lifting on that top left leg. Breathe. And come all the way back up. Arms up. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, pivot that back foot and head to warrior two. Nice, strong legs here. Knee is over your ankle. Pressure on the outside of that foot. Nice, strong, straight arms. Look over that front arm. From here, we're going to take this back arm and we're going to bring it up. Just stretch over and meet the left. Just a little bit of a deeper stretch in that side. Deep breath in and out. As you reverse back to warrior two, flip that front palm and let's straighten that leg and come back into a reverse triangle. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's go from reverse triangle to triangle. Keep that front leg straight. Arms come back to warrior two. Lean forward at the hips until you can't lean anymore. And then drop that hand down. Right arm comes up to the ceiling. You can be here with your hand on your ankle. You can be here having a hover for tighter core, or just rest it on the mat. Nice deep breath here. And deep breath out. Now from here, we're going to bring our right arm down to meet the left as we switch back into a lunge. Almost lost my balance there. We're going to come up into a high lunge again. And then bring that right arm down to the ground. Left arm goes up in the air for a nice low lunge twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring that right arm down to the mat in that low lunge. Back knee comes down. Unhook those toes. Arms back up for a low lunge. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, move your left hand to the back of the room for a revolved twist. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Cartwheel those arms down to the ground into that low lunge position. Bring that knee back up to a low lunge and then come back to plank. Now in plank, I want you to take that right leg and I want you to tuck it into your chest. All right, hold it here for a second. Feel that strength, feel that energy. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower that knee to the ground. Unhook the toes. Keep your left leg straight as it is. And slowly, and this does take some balance, slowly lift your body up. Arms up. Likely feel that in the back. Feel that in the hip flexor. Deep breath in, little baby back bend. And as you deep breath out, come back down, unhook those toes, and then arrange your leg to bring your right leg into pigeon. So you're pulling that right ankle up and letting yourself fall to the mat. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold it on down if you would like, forearms to the ground for a deeper stretch. You can let your shoulders and your neck relax. Nice, even deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, make your way back to that proud chest position. Bend those knees and come back to our first downward dog. Paddle it out. One leg likely feels much different than the other. We're doing an energizing morning sequence today. So one leg might feel like it's got a little zip and the other one needs to catch up. Let's quiet those heels. Take one deep breath in together. And as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold, clasp those elbows, rock a bit from side to side. Nod your head yes, shake it no. Drop those fingers down to the ground and slowly make your way up. You get to the top, a couple shoulder rolls, and we'll repeat that energizing sequence on the left side. So ground your weight in your right foot, pop that left heel up, balance on your toes for a second. Bring that knee up to a 90-degree angle and just stay for a moment. Ground yourself, get your balance, tighten your core. Now take that knee and bring it all the way back for a high lunge. Arms go up overhead, deep breath in. And as you exhale, hands come behind your back, clasp behind you. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come on over, bringing your front body to meet that right leg. Humble warrior. Arms can come up higher behind your back. If this is too much, you can drop them to the mat. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's come all the way back up to that high lunge. Unclasp those hands. Drop that left arch down to the ground and swing those arms up into warrior two. Nice strong warrior two. Knee is over your ankle. Pressure in that back outer edge of your foot to ground yourself down. Shoulders away from your ears. Nice straight arms. Let's take that back arm and bring it up and over to stretch to the right. A little more core work here, a little more leg work. A little energizing morning sequence. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your arms back to warrior two. Flip that front palm. And as you come up, straighten that knee up for a reverse triangle. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep those legs in triangle position. Hands back to warrior two. Stretch over your hips with those arms straight until you can't anymore. And come on down. Place your hand wherever you need to, the ankle, the floor, hover it if you'd like a bit more core work. Deep breath in and deep breath out. From here, cartwheel those arms down to the ground so you are back in a high lunge. Keep that left hand on the ground and go ahead and bring the right up to meet the left. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Bring that hand down on the mat. Drop that knee, unhook that foot, bring those arms up for a low lunge. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring that right arm to the back of the room as you twist, arms nice and straight. Revolved, low lunge. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and cartwheel those arms back down. Toes, push that knee back up. Come back to plank. Stay here for just a second. Feel the energy, feel the strength. Push your hands away from your shoulders. Ground them into the mat. Left knee comes in and hovers. Again, feel that strength. Feel that power. Go ahead and set it down on the mat. Make sure those toes are unhooked. And then slowly, again, this takes balance. This takes core. It's always harder on that side for me. Come all the way up and raise those arms up. You likely feel that deeper in the hip flexor, a little bit in the back, just another way to stretch that area. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Lift that knee, bring that left ankle to the right side of the mat to lay it on down into a pigeon position, adjusting yourself as needed. This leg is always the difficult one for me to get into position and have it down on the ground. If you need a block, you're welcome to put it under your hip for support. I always rock a little bit more on this side. I feel like it needs it. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring your forearms down to the mat if that's available to you. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and make your way back up to that proud pigeon position. Bring that knee back into a down dog and pedal it out. Bring those heels to stillness. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Really ground your hands into your mat to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Go ahead and step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold, clasp those elbows, hang. Let those fingertips drop to the mat, straighten those legs, come on up, halfway lift. Lower all the way down. Bend those knees and roll it all the way up. Deep breath brings the arms up overhead. Exhale, swoop them back down, forward fold. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back into plank. Drop those knees. Sit back on your heels for one quick child's pose. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Come back up to table and walk your hands out, leaving your knees where they are, and although you may need to scoot them back a bit, and come down to melting heart or puppy pose. So it's almost like you're sitting and then you're not, as your legs are perpendicular and you're really stretching out those arms. Forehead rests on the mat. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and slowly lift your forehead, drag those arms back, and come back to sit on your heels. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can pop those toes under and get the toe stretch if you'd like that as well. I'm going to come back down to this lower position. Deep breath in, arms up overhead. And as you exhale, arms come behind once again to clasp and draw those shoulders down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in. And this time, as you exhale, roll it on over. Forehead to the mat or a block. Arms come up and back for one big final stretch. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your hands fall back behind you, unclasp, and let the tops of your hands rest by your sides, your arms and shoulders going nice and limp as you sink into the mat. Malasana. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deepest breath in yet. And deep breath out. Slowly make your way back to that sitting, kneeling position. And let's find our way back to Sukhasana. So that was a nice, short, yet energizing morning practice. Just a couple of flows, some work on a working sequence on each leg, flowing a bit, strengthening, stretching, energizing, at some points likely feeling that shake. It's a great one to do in the mornings just to get things up and going. You can repeat it day after day after day and feel that strength grow in your legs and especially your balance, which is something that this practice really challenged today. So as a reminder, our book recommendation is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This enemies to lovers, Grinch meets the Cranks kind of book where a town-wide contest for decorating your house turns out to be much, much more than either one of these neighbors bargained for. Thanks for watching. Thanks for practicing. Hopefully you'll pick up a book and enjoy some time reading today. Remember, it only takes 6 minutes of reading to signal to your nervous system that it is time to calm down. And after 6 minutes, you get a host of physical benefits like a decreased heart rate, decreased respiration rate, relaxed muscles, and all of those add up over time to bring better cognitive and mental and emotional wellness too. So I challenge you today to find 6 minutes to read whatever you'd like. Our practice was a little bit shorter today, so technically you actually have 6 minutes right now until 8 a.m. and you could fit it in and be off and ready to go on your day. Thanks for watching this short practice today, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.